there were regions that there were differences. Some regions were badly impacted, others were moderately impacted, some are not, almost not impacted. Similarly, death rates, and the rest of it. So, are there any similarities? Is there something that we can, or we learned from what happened then, and we could apply that knowledge to what's happening now? How do we go about this?
Sure. This is, of course, not the first pandemic that humanity is facing, but there are important differences between 1918 and the current pandemic. First of all, these are different viruses, even though they were both extremely infectious and deadly. This virus is particular, as you said also in the beginning of the program, that it's affecting many organs other than the lungs that the 1918 flu was causing pneumonia. This virus is causing other symptoms as well because it can infect different types of organs. Now, of course, there are two other major differences that the travel that we do today is much, much greater than 1918. So the speed at which the virus spread throughout the whole world, almost every region, was unprecedented. In a few weeks, a few months, we had virus everywhere. I think 1918 flu took a little bit of a longer period, and maybe that could also explain some of the differences between regions and mortalities back in 1918, as the previous speaker presented. Of course, the last, but maybe the most important difference is that we have extraordinary capabilities now that we didn't have 100 years ago in terms of testing, detecting. In 1918, we didn't even know what the virus was. People knew this was something contagious. They were wearing masks, but that was pretty much it. So we are not only able to test, but also track by sequencing the virus as it moves through the world.